Hi, my name is Sural Surakul from the University of Georgia. Welcome to my presentation entitled Lessons from Ukiyo-e and Sumi Inc. The Influence of East Asian Art in Architectural Visualization. This presentation focuses on architectural visualization. Architectural visualization is an illustration communicating design intentions and ideas. Typically, architectural drawings involve orthographic projections such as plan or top views, elevations or side views, section views, and perspective views, which are the main focus of this discussion. Graphic representations can be dated back many centuries ago. The primary purposes of the drawings are to instruct the construction process and allow clients to view the finished buildings before the completion of the project. As you can see, the graphic documents demonstrate the meticulous skills of their creators. They are pieces of art in their own rights. Let's turn our attention to the perspective drawings. Perspective projection or perspective transformation is a linear projection where three-dimensional objects are projected on a picture plane. This has the effect that the distant objects appear smaller than near objects. Paintings depicting accurate perspective, lighting, and shading while Asian art influences are rare. As an architect and illustrator, I found this gap intriguing. It gave me an idea to create a new illustration style blending Western and Eastern art through manual rendering, digital imaging, and advanced 3D software. When looking at a traditional Eastern painting, you will notice that the work depicts a scene with isometric projection instead of the rules of perspective. The reason behind this is that isometric projection allows artists to show more stories in the picture. If you're not familiar with an isometric drawing, imagine lifting a box approximately 30 degrees on both sides. In isometric pictorials, the direction of viewing is such that three axes of space appear equally foreshortened, and there is a common angle of 120 degrees between them. Before looking at the actual work, let's have a look at my creation process. My creation process begins with the image orientation that echoes a scroll or folding screen resulting in a longer format. In both Sumi Ink and Ukiyo-e are ink-based. I manually blend inked components with digital elements to achieve the desired fluidity. The principal built environments are computer generated in a 3D software to contrast with the flatness and oblique projections of East Asian paintings. This picture is my first attempt using a Japanese folding screen as a reference. The emphasis of the composition is the use of positive and negative spaces to complement the narrative. The landscape elements such as mountains, water, clouds are more abstract and symbolic than realistic. Ukiyo-e, or Japanese woodblock prints, inspires my second attempt. The colors become vibrant when I refer to ukiyo-e. The images are more realistic and the perspective is accurate. The final paper and scratch textures are composited digitally to give the impression of natural media. The three images in this series, each picture portray fantasy spaces in Tokyo based on my several visits to the city. The last series is a new addition to my work collection mimicking Chinese landscape paintings. The work heavily combined digital elements with scanned Sumi ink drawings. The color scheme used in the last series is more subdued to replicate Sumi ink. I also follow the Chinese tradition of completing paintings with poems. The final paper and scratch texture are composited digitally to give the impression of realistic media. Thank you for watching.